Hello, this is a video, yet another video on long answer questions. Okay, from SEBA Class 10 History Textbook, chapter number 3, which is Anti-British Uprising and Peasant Revolts in Assam. Okay, so if you need the detailed explanation of the chapter, please comment down below. Let us discuss the question and answers. Question number 1. Discuss in brief the causes of the revolt of 1857-58. Here is the answer. The revolt of 1857-58 is sometimes also called the Sepoy Mutiny, broke out mainly in the North India. Their chief intention was to throw the yoke of British rule and reinstall Mughal rule. In Assam, the revolt of 1857 gave a golden opportunity to the elite class of Assam to do away with British domination and re-establish the Ahom monarchy. Okay. So, the causes of the revolt of 1857-58 were the various imperialist policies of the British, like the subsidiary alliance of Lord Wellesley, doctrine of lapse of Lord Dalhousie. These policies had led to the incorporations of many Indian kingdoms into the British Empire. Incorporations therefore meant the loss of power and prestige for the kingdoms. The deprived rulers of these kingdoms and their allies extended support to the mutiny of the Indian soldiers, which broke out on 10th May 1857 in protest of their various miseries and strengthened the revolt. Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar II, Nana Sahib of Kanpur, Maratha leader Tatya Tope, Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi, etc., led the revolt. In Assam, the people who tried to instigate the soldiers against the British government were the members of the erstwhile elite class of Assam. They wanted to reinstate the Ahom monarchy with the grandson of former Ahom king Purandar Singha, Kandarpeshwar Singha, as the king. They were led by Maniram Devan, who hatched the conspiracy to end the British rule. Initially, the people of Assam had welcomed the British rule, but soon the changes brought about by the latter in the economy as well as administration caused grave dissatisfaction. Loss of privileges and rights over the land made them rise against the British. Okay, so थोड़ा सा brief explanation मैं दे देती हूँ. इसका मतलब क्या है? First of all, the revolt of 1857 is called Sepoy Mutiny by the British. Sepoy is an anglicized term of the word sipahi. Okay, so anglicized term means English लोगों का जो pronunciation था सिपाही word का, हिंदी word का, it was sepoy. Mutiny means rise against in rebellion against any authority. Okay, so ये revolt rise हुआ क्यों? क्योंकि the soldiers, first of the soldiers were very upset with whatever British was doing, and they were especially upset with the policies such as doctrine of lapse, okay, and subsidiary alliance. Okay, these were the two main imperialist policies बोल सकते हैं. Imperialist policies is whereby one nation or country dominates the other nation. ठीक है, सिंपल टर्म्स में अगर हम लोग बोले तो दिस वर द टू पॉलिसीज़ जिसकी वजह से बहुत सारे इंडियन किंगडम्स थे वो इनकॉर्पोरेट हो गए थे अंडर द ब्रिटिश रूल. Okay, I will not go into the detail. There is a very detail that how it was done or something like that. Okay, so suppose for example झांसी की कहानी तो आपने सुनी होगी. झांसी का जो किंगडम था उसमें क्या हुआ था, द रूलर डाइड विदाउट एनी इशू मतलब एनी सन. ओके, उसका खुद का कोई बेटा नहीं था. सो बाय द टर्म्स ऑफ डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ लैप्स ब्रिटिश लोगों ने ये बोला था कि इफ़ इंडियन किंगडम में कोई डायरेक्ट सन नहीं है, अडॉप्टेड सन को राइट नहीं दिया जाएगा उस किंगडम में, सो वो किंगडम डायरेक्टली क्या लैप्स हो जाएगा अंडर द ब्रिटिश एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. तो इसलिए हम लोग जो फेमस कहानी सुनते हैं रानी लक्ष्मीबाई की, वो लड़ी थी. It was because of that, and it was during this revolt of 1857. Okay, so yeah, I just gave you the brief idea so that it is more easier to understand. ओके, सो जो किंग्स थे, रूलर्स थे, कोर्टियर्स थे, उनका प्रिविलेज लॉस हो रहा था ड्यू टू बिकॉज ब्रिटिश वॉज टेकिंग अवे देयर फ्रीडम एंड ऑल देयर प्रेस्टीज एंड पावर. सो सोल्जर्स एज वेल एज दिस रूलर्स, ओके, डिपोज्ड रूलर्स हम लोग बोलेंगे जिनको हटा दिया गया, दे केम टुगेदर एंड दे वर ऑफ द ओपिनियन कि फिर से हम लोग मुगलों का राज लाएंगे. ओके, आफ्टर द मुगल्स हु केम द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी स्टार्टेड रूलिंग, सो दे वांटेड टू थ्रो अवे द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी. ओके, बट इन असम द केस वॉज लिटिल डिफरेंट. ओके, यहाँ पे अहोम मोनार्की को वापस लाने का तय किया गया, ओके, बाय मनीराम देवान एंड हिज एलिस. सो वी विल सी फर्दर. ओके, so yeah, let's move on to the next question. Next question, question number 4. Discuss the importance of revolt of 1857 in Assam. The revolt of 1857 was crushed by the British with an iron hand, but it was the first time in the history of Assam that Assam was associated with a historical Indian event. Second, the peasant revolts that began in 1857 in Assam got inspiration from the revolt of Second, the peasant revolts that began in 1861 in Assam got inspiration from the revolt of 1857. Third importance was in terms of united participation in the revolt that was instrumental in the growth of nationalism. Lastly, during the Indian national movement, the freedom fighters of Assam were inspired by the activities of Maniram Devan and his associates in the revolt of 1857. Okay, before moving to the next question, I would like to announce that I have a Telegram channel. Okay, so students, interested student can join there. Okay, so I can clear your doubts. Okay, even share some notes there. Okay, so please spread the word amongst your friends and join the Telegram channel. Okay, you can also take one-to-one class over there. Okay, so yeah, you can also type your queries in there in that channel, Telegram channel. History classes के नाम से होगा. I will give the link in the description below. Okay, yeah, let us begin. Write short notes. The revenue system implemented by British in Assam. The British introduced the system of collecting land revenue through cash. Thus, the new land revenue policy was closely associated with the money economy of the British government. There was almost twofold increase in the revenue in Assam between 1833 and 1850. The new revenue system implemented by the British led to the creation of the class of Mahajans who thrived on interests in Assam. The Assamese peasants farmers were compelled to take out loans and on interest from Mahajans to clear their land revenue to the government. This was because during that period the villages in Assam were self-sufficient and there was hardly any scope of earning money by selling the local produce. Also, there was limited availability of markets that added to the penury of the common people. The land revenue struck at the backbone of the people. Anandram Dhekyal Phukan, in his application to Moffat Mills, in 1853 had pointed out that the land revenue fixed by the British was much more than what could be afforded by the peasants. On the other hand, the British government did not take any measure for the development of agriculture. Also, whenever the climate was unfavorable, agricultural production suffered and therefore there were frequent famines. The conditions became worse that parents were compelled to sell their own children for the handful of grains. Combined with that, there were epidemics which led to the annihilation of several villages in Assam in 1839, 1847, and 1852. Also, in the early part of the 19th century, the British had established tea gardens in Upper Assam. To encourage the tea gardeners, land revenue of the lands falling within the tea gardens was exempted. As a result, the burden of making up for the loss of revenue fell upon the poor peasants. Thus, the new land revenue policy disrupted the old system and relations completed and put stress on the subjects of Assam.